Good morning. I'm Louise Bailey, standing on the north steps of the Church of St. John in the Wilderness in Flat Rock. This is the oldest Episcopal church in western North Carolina. This Church of St. John in the Wilderness was opened in 1836 by Charles and Susan Baring. Since Mrs. Baring had put up the money to build the church, she always felt that it belonged to her, and Sunday services could not begin until she arrived. This is the carriage step where Mrs. Baring stepped out and made her way into the church. Until 1961, it was open only the 3 summer months because it had been built in a Baptist stronghold, and the Barings were the only Episcopalians in the area at that time. We have here the grave of Christopher Gustavus Memminger, who was the Secretary of the Confederate Treasury during the Civil War. He is the one who built Carl Sandburg's Connemara, but he called it Rock Hill. He was married twice. His first wife, Mary, died, and he married her sister. Mr. Memminger suggested to President Davis that he remove the southern capital to Rock Hill. But fortunately, Davis did not take him up on the offer because Glassy Mountain had a great many bushwhackers, and it would not have been a safe situation. If you will step just to the far edge of the driveway and look down the hill, you'll see a number of white crosses. Those indicate the graves of servants. They were never called slaves. They were buried there before emancipation, when there was no cemetery for blacks in the county. We do have records in the church office of slave burials. Charles Baring had left a plot of land for servants to be buried. So our cemetery is historic. Our church is historic. This is the grave of James Brown, who came to this country in the employ of the Barings. He had been a trumpeter with the Royal Scots Greys at the Battle of Waterloo. In the wintertime, the moonshiners would slip their jugs under the top slab, and then the customers would come along, take out the jug and leave the money. But when that was discovered, then the fence was put up and the business venture came to an end. When you walk in the door of this church, you feel a reverence. I think it's the dark woodwork. I think it's the box pews. With me, it's a lot of memories with 21 people in the cemetery, 21 close relatives. You can't help feeling reverent. We have so many members now that we have 3 services each Sunday, and it's growing. We have about 400 members in all. We welcome visitors to our church. We are always glad to see them and hope they'll keep coming because we're very proud of our Flat Rock Church.